Hello and welcome to the agenda. I am Ajay Kaul. In this program today we will talk about ongoing protests in Pakistan by a radical group which is protesting against controversial cartoons made in France about a year back. Pakistan is witnessing turmoil created by extremist group Tehreek-e-Labbaik Pakistan or TLP over controversial cartoons that surfaced in France about a year back. The radical group has created mayhem across Pakistan to press its two key demands: expulsion of French ambassador and stopping all imports from France. Significantly, the TLP protests are attracting huge support. Does it pose a threat to the Imran Khan government? Will Imran Khan be able to handle this? We will try to analyze this in the agenda today. We have with us Mr. Jitendra Kumar Ojha, geopolitical expert. And from Pakistan, we are joined by senior journalist Kamran Saki. But before we start our conversation, have a look at this report.
Controversial caricature of Prophet Muhammad made by an artist in France several months back is resonating in Pakistan in the form of civil unrest for a few days now. A radical Islamist group, Tehreek-e-Labbaik or TLP, is spearheading a violent movement primarily to press two demands: expulsion of French ambassador from Pakistan and halt to all imports from France. Each day, the protests are gaining strength and support, including from the personnel of security forces. This has caused a huge difficulty for the government of Prime Minister Imran Khan. He is in a fix as he has to decide whether to succumb to religious bigots or to maintain Pakistan's relations with France and of course to the rest of the Western world. In a televised address in the wake of the increasing violent protest, Khan was pleading with the religious extremists, saying he was on the same page as them on the issue, but fulfilling the demands would not be in interest of Pakistan. He said antagonizing France would hurt Pakistan, especially in the economic field. Failing to decide which way to go, Khan thought of an easy way out, convening a special session of the country's parliament called National Assembly to discuss the demands and decide on it. The National Assembly met briefly, during which a resolution was moved by a ruling party member calling for the protection of the sanctity of the prophethood of the Holy Prophet Muhammad. A brief discussion was held on the resolution, which included parts concerning the expulsion of French ambassador. The assembly was then adjourned to meet again on Friday. Till then, issue hangs fire. Bureau Report.
Now let's welcome our guests, Mr. Jitendra Kumar Ojha and Kamran Saki, journalist from Pakistan. Welcome to the program, both of you. I'll first go to Kamran Saki from Pakistan. As we know, there are a lot of protests, Kamran, going on, and it has created a lot of unrest in Pakistan across cities. So, do you think Imran Khan government is able to handle these kind of protests and unrest?
The instance was mishandled by both the end of the government now, and both are agreed to present the demands of the protesters and the general public in the coming assembly.
You want to say that, people will read it like Imran Khan government is so weak or indecisive that it had to take the assembly route or the parliament route to get the decisions taken, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, I'll go to Mr. Ojha. So, Mr. Ojha, as you heard Kamran Saki talking about, Imran Khan government using the parliament route to fulfill the decisions which are basically executive decisions. If you have to expel French ambassador, it is for the foreign ministry to decide and do it, or maybe at the level of the prime minister. So, why should it go to the assembly or parliament?
Firstly, I didn't know, Ajay ji, you are having a Pakistani gentleman on this show. I've always maintained that Pakistan is a terrorist state. Absolutely no confusion about that. Secondly, Imran Khan is a puppet government. There's a long history of military generals trying to scuttle civilian governments and preventing any civilian government from being strong. So Imran Khan is a puppet in the hands of Pakistani military. He has absolutely no say. But you can imagine that this is one country which was given most fertile land in this part of the world, which was as per HDI parameters. On HDI parameters, it was probably in top 5 or so in 1950. And you see where they have brought this country, where they have brought this people. People are so intolerant. What has France done? France has faced terror attack, and these people say that they have a right to terrorize everyone. They have wiped out minorities from that part of the world. Liberal Muslims have absolutely no place. So, do you think that this, what kind of place is this? So, for me, it is irrelevant. So, I was just reading, somebody had forwarded this thing. I've also written that how Hamid Gul had said that they will defeat America with the help of Americans in Afghanistan, and he is one person who has been referred as godfather of jihad and radical terror in that country. They have converted their entire human resource into potential terrorists, and these people have paralyzed the thing. It has no logic at all. So for me, no, it is relevant. What is worrying is the kind of culture that has been built in that country of extreme intolerance and hatred towards non-Muslims, and even some liberal Muslims as well. So this is worrying as far as Imran Khan is concerned, and even his radicals are concerned. Most of them are controlled by Pakistani military. They may be facing a little bit of boomerang impact for promoting and patronizing terror, but both are controlled by one power center, and it depends on that power center what does it do.
Right. So, Kamran, I'll come to you. So, as we talk about, there is always a talk about extremism in or radicalization in Pakistan. So, what is your view? Some people say that it has increased under the Imran Khan government. Do you agree with that, or it was earlier also there?
How can the friend in the program can call someone a terrorist? The only difference between Pakistan and India is that we share the feelings of the people, but not you. Like India, how many months have farmers been on the streets? How many lives have been lost? But what did the Modi government given to them? The government of Pakistan, after losing a few lives, understood the public sentiments of the day and resolve the issue.
But Kamran, let me, if I may draw a difference, the farmers' protest is about economic issues. The protests going on in Pakistan are about religious issues. So there is a huge difference.
Identity-driven issues,
Yeah.
hatred and intolerance towards everybody
So-
who does not believe in their version of Islam, not even Islam, who does not subscribe to a particular version of Islam.
Right. So Kamran,
I hope that Kamran Saki is able to breathe in that place.
yeah, let him speak that. Yeah. So there is a difference.
Explanation
Yeah.
of the Francisi ambassador never ever damage the economical status of the Pakistan. Pakistan is come into माल के वजूद में जब हम जो है वो इस्लाम के लिए आए हैं, उसकी सरबुलंदी के लिए आए हैं, आज़ादी के लिए आए हैं, तो कैसे मुमकिन है कि हम चंद सिक्कों के लिए और चंद अरब के लिए जो है वो अपने ईमान को और चीज़ों को बेच दें? आप इंडिया को ही ले लीजिए, आप कैसे मुमकिन है कि किसी ताकत के कहने के ऊपर जो है वो अपने कवानीन और चीज़ों में तब्दीली कर सकते हैं? कैसे मुमकिन है कि आप मजहब की और अपने बिलीफ की जो है वो उनकी तौहीन जो है वो किस तरह आप बर्बाद कर सकते हैं? ऐसे ही पाकिस्तान के अंदर ये मामला है.
Yeah. So I was hearing Imran Khan's speech yesterday. So he said, like as you mentioned that कुछ सिक्कों के लिए हम ये नहीं कर सकते. So Imran Khan was exactly saying the same thing. If we expel the French ambassador or stop imports from France, हमारी economic हालात ख़राब हो जाएगी, which is now recovering. So हमारे हालात ख़राब हो जाएंगे. So he was talking about economic situation in Pakistan, which will be hurt if the French ambassador is thrown out. So he was giving preference to economy over religion. Isn't it, Kamran?
Imran Khan, the ideology from Imran Khan is different. The other hand, if you think about the other hand, the majority of the Pakistanis are Muslim and living here, and their sentiments are different. Maybe he is not truly presenting the feelings of the Pakistanis, of the Muslims. A majority of the Muslims are here, and they must have to, even the Prime Minister must have to understand the sentiments of the common people, common public, Pakistanis and the Muslims around the Pakistan, not only in the Pakistan but around the world. They have to listen them. They have to understand their feelings. And few dollars are not cannot be replaced by the your beliefs, your
Correct. So right.
compromise is possible on the honor and dignity of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. No one can hurt anyone's religion in the name of the freedom of speech. We respect the other religions and hope they also respect us. That we want to trade with the France and other religions with the India, but we always respect their beliefs, and we hope and we want that they also respect our beliefs and our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
Right, all religions should be respected. There is no doubt about it. So, Mr. Ojha, I come to you. As you heard that Imran Khan is, now in a fix. So, on one side he has economy, on the other side he has to think about religion, Islam. So, what do you say? So, is he able to? Will he be able to handle this properly?
Well, I couldn't hear your voice. Is not been clear. Couldn't hear previous speaker. But I don't think this is anything to do with religion or spiritualism as such, because Pakistani military has converted its 90% plus population into potential terrorists with complete hatred and intolerance towards anyone who do not agree with this kind of perception. Now, I'm not saying it.
No, what the other Kamran Saki was saying is that Imran Khan will have to keep the sentiments of people. People are hurt by what happened in France. So Imran Khan will have to keep that in mind. So dollars ko piche rakh ke, so he has to think first about religion.
This is a potentially, I would say, an apology for terror, isn't it? What had happened in France, of course, in India, we have a second largest Muslim population, and we don't believe in that kind of freedom to insult anyone. We respect Holy Prophet of Islam because we consider him as a teacher of humanity and mankind. But this has nothing to do with religion, as he is talking about. People have been poisoned, their minds have been poisoned, and this is more of an identity. You see the kind of hatred which these people are sharing. But simply because France is trying to create certain countermeasures, build their own security, safeguard its own people from terrorism, you see what they are doing. Next few decades, I can tell you, Ajayji, a normal Pakistani, this kind of Pakistani, shall struggle to live in peace with people in any part of the world. You see what they have done. They have completely changed demographic composition of that country. What all religions he is talking about, all Sikhs, all Hindus, all Christians, everybody has been virtually wiped out from that country. And you see that most of these kind of terror networks and organized crime networks, not only in South Asia, not only in this part of the world, but even in Europe, even in Africa, even in Far East, are controlled by Pakistan. And as I mentioned, that this particular godfather of terrorism and jihad, Abdul, had posted that one day Pakistani ISI, not Pakistan as a country, Pakistani ISI would be able to beat America with the help of America in Afghanistan. So you can imagine, what kind of elaborate infrastructure they had been creating, what kind of radicalization they had been perpetrating on their own people, and this is done to haunt them. But my worry is that because of this kind of arrangement, South Asia remains most vulnerable to terror. They have virtually destroyed Afghanistan, and spillover impact going to be in this region and beyond. Ajayji, this is what I feel.
Right.
I don't think it has got anything to do with religion. It is more an identity and lust for human blood, and nothing more than that.
Okay, Kamran, I come to you. When we talk about extremism, so if we talk about this particular incident, somebody has made or had made that caricature, blasphemous caricature. But the issue.
I know extremist groups operating in Pakistan, in India, are not made under the pressure in India in such matters. The matter is in Parliament. The resolution is.
No. Let me ask the question.
Assembly. The people's elected government has the right to decide the extent of the appeal from the country.
Yeah, of course. Any country has Kamran, can you hear me? Any country has a right to decide who should be the envoy in that country. In fact, when you expelled Indian diplomats repeatedly, it did not go to Parliament again and again. You just decided. The Foreign Office decided, and Indian ambassador was, expelled. So it should not go to the Parliament. So my point is, my question is, if we talk about extremism, somebody had made caricature or cartoon in France. So why should all French people be terrorized? So we
They
see
are
French.
not extremists. They are not extremists. They are followers of Islam. Why you are calling them the extremists, the terrorists?
No, I'm not talking about terrorism. I am saying
They are
French
they are
people.
British.
French people are feeling threatened and terrorized in Pakistan. They are leaving Pakistan. French embassy in Pakistan has issued a circular.
Not only in
They-
Pakistan,
we
French people are
respect
feeling
French, we
terrorized in
respect
their own country.
Franceses, we respect Franceses, we love Franceses, but we never watch that they hide our sentiments, they compromise compromise on the honorability and dignity of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam,
Okay.
on the name of the freedom
But
of the speech and
see, like-
journalism and others.
Like Kamran, see, if one person becomes a terrorist, it doesn't mean entire religion is terrorism. That is the argument always, no? All people of our Muslim race or are terrorists. So similarly, let me complete. Let me complete.
तरजीह नहीं दी जाती सर।
Let me complete.
उन्हें सरकारी अवार्डों से नवाजा नहीं जाता। अगर वो फ्रीडम के नाम के ऊपर किसी मजहब की तौहीन करता है तो पाकिस्तान के ऊपर उसे आला जो है वो सरकारी एजाज नहीं दिया जाता। जब आप उसे गवर्नमेंट की सतह के ऊपर उसे प्रोटोकॉल देंगे, उसे फायदे देंगे,
Is he justifying terror? Is he justifying terror attack in France?
कर रहा है फिर फ्रांस, फिर हमें यकीनन उसे सरकारी सतह के ऊपर जवाब देने की जरूरत है। वो इंडिविजुअल का एक्ट नहीं रह जाता, फिर वो सरकारी
Ajay
सतह
ji,
पर
he
होने
is
वाला एक्ट बन जाता है।
Yeah,
terrorism.
yeah,
He is
Mr. Ojha, you want to say
terrorism.
something? Yeah.
You will be held in Indian law to give a platform to a terror supporter. It's just whatever. I don't support building this kind of cartoon. This is very bad. But it does not mean you have a right to attack people. You have a right to kill people. And this person is justifying that, okay, somebody makes a cartoon, I will kill him. Is he trying to say that? In that case, he should be branded as a terrorist. And you should not give a platform to such a person.
So that is what
Are you
Kamran.
trying to say
मुझे सिर्फ आप
that is
इंडिया
the
को
terror
बता
attack in
दीजिए
France was
कि गाय
justified?
विदा करने पर
Are you
आप
trying to
मुसलमानों को
that
विदा
you
क्यों
launch
कर
a
देते हैं
terror
वहाँ पे? अगर किसी सेंटिमेंट और चीजों को नुकसान पहुंचाना मसला
कुछ भी
नहीं है तो
सेंटिमेंट
आप
हो
उससे
जाए,
मिलकर होनी
आपको
चाहिए। वहाँ
आतंकवाद
पे
करने
क्यों
का
लोगों को
कोई
विदा
हक
कर
नहीं
दिया
है।
जाता है?
अगर आप करते हैं तो आप टेररिस्ट हैं,
वो
आपको
तो
हट
किसी की
डाउन किया
तौहीन
जाना
नहीं कर रहे
चाहिए।
होते, अपने मजहब के
नहीं,
ऊपर जो
कुछ
अमल
भी
कर
क्यों
रहे
ना हो,
होते हैं। आप उन अपने
आप
हालात और
terrorism
नाम
नहीं
को तो
justify
देखिए।
कर सकते हैं।
फ्रांस और दूसरे
He's a-
मुल्कों
एक-
में आजादी
एक-
के
एक-
नाम पे कुछ भी
कामरान-
कर रहे हैं।
कामरान-
अपने मुल्क के अंदर
he
से
should be
जानती है।
branded as a terrorist. We should notify. This person is saying that yes, terrorism is justified. Even if he has made a cartoon, you protest peacefully and you look into
मोदी भी
you
था
introspect yourself.
उसके
You are
वजीर-ए-आज़म बनने से पहले
terrorizing the whole
अमेरिका
world.
के अंदर दाखिला
Cancer
बंद
of
था।
this planet.
अब उसके बनने पे भी कोई काम आपको में नहीं होना चाहिए। फिर आपकी आवाम ने इसे क्यों मुख्तलिफ किया है?
अच्छा कामरान, अच्छा कामरान, एक चीज, अच्छा
चैनल पे ऐसे टेररिस्ट अपॉलजिस्ट को बिल्कुल प्लेटफॉर्म नहीं मिलनी चाहिए। अजय जी, प्लीज थ्रो हिम आउट.
Yeah.
It does not deserve to be here.
अच्छा कामरान,
It does not deserve to be in any
Yeah.
civilized world, any part of the civilized world.
right.
Let him complete.
Kamran, so there is a view actually, like when we heard Imran Khan yesterday, there is a view that Imran Khan is split between West and Islam. He doesn't know whether to support West or to support Islam. What do you say?
Imran Khan mishandled this situation, and I do not know why he had such blunder here. We respect the other religions, and we must have to respect our faith and our जो हमारी मेजोरिटी का मजहब है, हमें उसके जज्बात का भी ख्याल रखना चाहिए। और वक्त का वज़ीर आज़म ये कैसे भूल गया चंद सिखों के लिए या चंद डॉलर्स के लिए, या उसने वेस्ट को इसके ऊपर तरजीह क्यों दे दी, ये समझ से बाला पर है। और इमरान खान का तो बतौर सहाफ़ी भी आप मुझसे पूछे तो शायद मेरी राय उस तरह से ना हो जिसकी आप मुझसे तवक्को रख रहे हो, क्योंकि यू टर्न लेना और चीज़ें लेना तो इस हुकूमत का जब से आई है इसका वसीला रहा है। कभी वो किसी को दहशतगर्द करार दे देती है तो फिर वापस ले लेती है, कभी वो कहती है कि मैं इकदाम नहीं करूंगा तो वो करते हुए नजर आते हैं। ये ऐसा ही मामला है। कल उन्होंने अगर डॉलर को इसके ऊपर तरजीह दी को आपके सामने है। आज करारदाद जो है वो असेंबली के अंदर पेश कर दी गई तो वो कल कर दिया गया सफीर को पाकिस्तान, वो भी कुछ देर में वोटिंग हो जाएगी और उम्मीद है उसके ऊपर डिसीजन दिया जाएगा।
Of Pakistan, which is a radical group creating difficulties for Imran Khan. So I was talking to Kamran Saki. Kamran Saki, so आपने जैसे बोला कि उन्होंने blunder किया, so that do you accept that Imran Khan could not handle this situation properly?
यकीनन अगर वो सिचुएशन को हैंडल प्रॉपरली कर सकते, इमरान खान एबल टू हैंडल द सिचुएशन पीसफुली एंड ही हैज द कैपेबिलिटी, तो ऐसे मामला ना होते, इतनी जाने जाया ना होती, चाहे वो लाइन इन्फोर्समेंट के लोग थे, चाहे वो तहरीक लब्बैक के थे, या आम लोग थे, शहरी थे, रस्ते से राहगीर थे, गुजरने वाले थे, ऐसी सिचुएशन ना होती। रियासत या हुकूमतें जब अपने अवाम से मुआहदे करती हैं और उन्होंने मुआहदा किया कि ये करारदाद जो है रिप्रेजेंट की जाएगी, जैसे आज की जा रही है दबाव के बाद भी, तो इतनी जाने ज़ाया करने के बाद ही जब आपने मुआहदा किया था कि हम 20 तारीख को करेंगे, तो आपको कर देनी चाहिए थी। आपको क्या जरूरत थी अवाम के जज्बात से खेलने की, उन्हें टेस्ट लगा के चेक करने की, तो देखें तो सही होता क्या है, ये करते क्या है, हमें मजबूर होना पड़ता है या नहीं, हमें फकीर कई फ्रांस से हमारे तल्लुकात बढ़ जाते हैं। देखिए किसी हद तक शायद इनकी सोच ये इस हद तक ठीक हो कि पाकिस्तान की इकोनॉमी और इंडिया की इकोनॉमी की तरह बहुत ज्यादा काबिल तारीफ नहीं है, तो शायद उसे बचाने के लिए इनकी एक कोशिश थी कि दोस्त ममालिक जो है उनके साथ ताल्लुकात खराब ना हो और बैन अवी सतह पे इस मामले को ले जाया जाए। लेकिन बहरहाल ये एक ब्लंडर यकीनन था और मेरे नज़दीक समझता था वो इसे तस्लीम करेगा।
अच्छा, एक और पॉइंट है साकी, वी हेयर रिपोर्ट्स अबाउट सिक्योरिटी पर्सनल, चाहे वो पुलिस वाले हैं या पैरामिलिट्री फोर्सेस, दे आर आल्सो सपोर्टिंग टीएलपी। कितना सच है इसमें? हाउ मच ट्रुथ इज देयर? कामरान,
जो डीन एक सिक्योरिटी ऑफिसर का था, जो डीन एक सिक्योरिटी ऑफिसर के थे, वही उन्हीं तहरीक तालिबान हो या आम शहरी हो या सड़क से गुजरने वाला हो, उसके थे वो। कोई नो वन कंप्रोमाइज ऑन द ऑनर एंड डिग्निटी ऑफ द होली प्रॉफेट मोहम्मद सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम, एज आई ऑलरेडी सेड। कोई भी बर्दाश्त नहीं कर सकता कि आप किसी के मजहब की और जिसकी वो आप पैरवी करते हैं उसकी कोई तौहीन कर दे, चाहे वो हिंदुइज्म हो, हिंदू रिलीजन हो, ईसाइयत हो, या कोई भी हो। तो आपको मैंने तो स्टेटस लगाया था कि मैं अब शहीद किसे लिखूं। जो एजेंसीज और लॉ इन्फोर्समेंट के लोग जामक हो रहे हैं, जाने गंवा रहे हैं, या जो इज्जत नमूस रसूलुल्लाह सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम के लिए लड़ रहे हैं, मैं उनमें से किसे अब शहीद लिखूं? दोनों तरफ तो हमारे अपने लोग हैं, एक ही मजहब को मानने वाले हैं, एक ही उनकी नीयत ठीक है और वो कोशिश कर रहे हैं। तरीके में थोड़ा सा यकीनन फर्क है और एक जगह पे जिम्मेदारी है, तो दूसरा शायद दीन की जो बका है और चीजें हैं और इज्जत है।
तो हमको वी हैव टू कंक्लूड, हमारा टाइम खत्म हो रहा है। सो मिस्टर ओझा, आई वांट योर लास्ट कमेंट्स, एज यू हर्ड दैट many people including security personnel are joining this and or having supporting this. How do you see that? Brief comment, maybe 1 minute.
In the whole ecosystem in Pakistan has been vitiated, that mind being poisoned, and the ability to think rationally has been completely destroyed. You're being a panelist, I wouldn't come to had I known that you are having a person with all respect by the biggest insult to Islam has been done by, inflicted, biggest insult to Holy Prophet Islam has been inflicted by people of Pakistan, the religion of peace. As a great civilization, they could not take care of Mamluk, Mongol, or these, semi-civilized Mamluk characters, and that's what they drive pride in, that Mamluk identity, rape, loot, kill, slaughter, vandalize. So it is going to be very difficult. Regarding Pakistan's this thing, Pakistan is a typical double agent. 90% of these Pakistanis, they are opportunist converts to Islam. They are not external this thing. When these Mamluks and Mongols came, they sided with them. When the British came, they tried to become an agent of theirs. We've seen in Afghanistan, they've stayed on both sides. Right now, it is typical, this double middlemanship character of this country, which is visible. They are a serious threat to entire this thing. West promoted them earlier. Now they are carrying this Chinese agenda. I urge that same people in Pakistan should think like human beings. They are part of this country and they should respect each other. This has nothing to do with religion. This is a simply bloodlust. I think it's an organized crime the Pakistan military is sponsoring. And this person may also, maybe if he's not a terrorist, he may be under pressure.
So it's
like this.
So it's a very difficult situation in Pakistan. I think and sane people, as you said, should rise. But we wish them well. Thank you both of you for participating in this debate today. This is all in the agenda today. Thanks for watching. I'll be back with another important topic tomorrow. Till then, goodbye.